Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Excel. In this module I want to show you how you can change the text order of a list and how you can search for an item in a list to see whether it's there or not. So first of all, on the screen I've got two lists. Now in column A it says Steve Saxton, Dave Jones, Bob Green. In column C, it says it the other way around: Saxton, Steve, Jones, Dave, etc., etc. So even though the information is the same, it's not sitting in the same order. If I use the match function to check whether people in this list are in this list, it won't pick anything up. If I just go, in fact, before I do the match function, I'm going to name this. I'm just going to look into that. I'll call that list, so I don't have to worry about dollar signs, and then I'll just do the match function equals match. So the match function just looks down a list to see if an item is there. So I'm looking for this item, comma, in the column called list, comma, and I want an exact match, 0. Close the bracket, tick. Now that is not there because that is the other way around. If I pull that down, I can pull that down because I'm using list and named range. I don't need dollar signs. None of these are there because that is not the right order. So what you have to do is make this list sit in the same order as that. Now I can see straight away that Peter Brown is not in this list, so I want that to flag up. To get that to flag up as not in the list, I need to change this round, and I'm going to do that with flash fill. So for flash fill to work, you need to give it an example. So I'm going to give it an example, which is that way around, Steve Saxton, as opposed to Saxton Steve. I'll just widen these columns so you can see it. Now what I need to do there is just highlight this list, or this area, and do Control E, which will do flash fill, and now it puts them all in the right order. So if I do that formula again, instead of C1, it's now going to be D1. So I'll put D1. Look at D1, it now picks that up, and if I bring that down, it tell me what position that is in, and if I pull it down a bit further, that one's not there. So Peter Brown is in this list, is not in this list. So what I would need to do to make this work properly is do it the other way around. So if I insert a column there and do the match function on this side, so maybe I wouldn't pull that down mainly if there's only that list there, but I would pull it down on this one. Let's have a look at this one then. So it's equals, before I do equals I need to name this other list, highlight that, so I'll call that list A, enter. So we're going to do the match function equals match, open bracket, a B1 with list A, comma, 0 exact match, close the bracket, click the tick. So I'll get a 1. Now I should get NA for Peter Brown because he's not there. So you do need to do it both ways just to double check that you have got all the information, all the angles covered if you like. But basically this flash fill is, I think it's a really cool tool. I did a training session today where this scenario is exactly the one that they're dealing with. And they were doing it manually, just doing it like that, manually, one at a time, taking ages because there was about 1,000 records. Whereas just by adding an extra column, using the flash fill feature, you then be able to get the information straight away, and it saves hours and hours of time. So hopefully that this little video has been of use for you. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you on the next one.